Fans to F5 OUTLAWED. This is Joe Brony and we're here for our first match. Get ready, this is going to be a one-on-one contest, a hardcore match to decide the fifth entrant in the F5 Championship title match. Let's get to the ring. Tony Garrix, the captain, as the first entrant in this hardcore match. His opponent is going to be out in just a moment. And again, this is going to decide that fifth entrant in that fatal five-way for the F5 Wrestling Inaugural Championship.
20 minutes ago. Nobody told anybody there was another show. Let's give a shit. Hey, no, fucking Facebook. That's gross. Now, subscribe. Hey, you're a phony. Yeah, you're a phony. You're announcing your phony.
That music means one thing as Tony Garrix chats with the fans. Seems to be getting under the skin of a few people. Don Georgie in the ring as well as our ring announcer. And the hulking BB Cross, well over 400 pounds, huge human being, and the man formerly known as Fat Tony Garrix, the captain, is going to have his hands full here. Now, I haven't seen much from BB Cross yet, but he looks like he can hold his own with just about anybody. So the captain's going to have his hands full. Either way, one of these two combatants is going to end up in that championship match and vying for that F5 championship later this evening. We are getting ready to get this weapons are already in the ring. This is going to be a little bit crazy, folks. Let's start with an old school Roman knuckle. Oh. Right away, dear God. The size of BB Cross is something that was, only one way to get that done. Man, and the captain right with the light tube. Right off the bat. We are starting hot and heavy right here. Cross taking quite a bit. Massive headbutt. Those shots, and that is a chair wrapped in barbed wire. It looks like the captain thought twice before using that one right away. But this BB Cross is taking a lot of damage very early, and the big man is on one knee. And the captain continues to jaw jack with these fans. This with a kendo stick ricocheted right in the face. The speed of BB Cross is not evident from his size, but his kendo shots. Oof. Captain's on his knees. Ow. Another one right across the back. Even a short shot from a man that size has got to be painful. One more one-way street. Oh, right across the head. That caught the captain square in the forehead. A couple of more short rabbit punches. Straight to the bags. Tony Garrix was working the speed bags on that one. Here's the light tube. That headbutt light tube. Boot to the face. Garrix is back in control firmly, and we have got the barbed wire chair right across the back. I don't care how large you are, 400 pounds, 500 pounds, 7 pounds, that hurts. Slicing and dicing with that light tube shard.
That shit tastes like gravy.
That's disgusting. Thank you. I always want to see someone lick the blood off a light tube.
Hey, where the fuck is
So it stands as Tony Garrick's busted wide open. BB Cross busted wide open. Quick right hands to the face. Man. BB Cross has taken quite a bit of damage to both the nether regions and the rest of his body throughout this match. Just pulled across the broken glass. Oh God. Garrick's laying in those forearm shivers.
Here's the tank bed over in the other corner. Ew, wow, sucks.
Well, the captain intimating that BB Cross bleeds gravy. It's right after Thanksgiving, so it's entirely possible. That is a thumbtack bat. Oh. Thumbtacks embedded in the back of BB Cross. It's like the captain pressed the staples button and got those office supplies to bury in his opponent. Leg drop right across the back where those thumbtacks were. Ropes. Ooh, senton. Big boy senton. Go for the cover. And that's 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain, Tony Garrick's, is your 5th entrance into the F5 Wrestling Championship match. He's going to be a little bit more worse for wear than the other combatants. He's had a hardcore match. We'll see what happens there. Let's get down to that ring for our next match. Forever Young has made his way to the ring. The YouTube sensation and youngish performer. He does not have a lot of experience, but Forever Young is very good. Very, very good. He enjoys a higher flying style, a little more high risk. Let's see who his opponent is right now. And we had a special surprise opponent demanded to be in this match. We're going to find out who that is pretty shortly. But the known opponent, Top Gun, another high flyer. Now, Forever Young and Top Gun have a lot of heat. They have issues going back to their training days. And it's going to be interesting to see just how many of those issues are going to be worked out right now. Top Gun enters the ring. Nonchalantly posing, trying to get into the head of Forever Young. These two are perennially trying to get on each other's heads, and it is well known the animosity they have with one another.
What's stopping me from kicking you in the face, Greg?
Who is this mystery opponent? Oh dear. That music means one thing. We're going to get a little imperial here because Caesar Asher, the Dean of Mean, has demanded to be in this match. When Caesar Asher demands things, they usually happen. He is not a pleasant human being. Caesar Asher just stalking around the ring. It's interesting to see the dynamic here. So Asher insisted on being inserted in this match. One can only assume to teach a lesson to Top Gun and Forever Young. That's what he loves to do. He is the Dean of Mean. He is an educator. The man is a wrecking machine. He is not subtle at all. And he's very dangerous. The only hope that maybe Forever Young and Top Gun have would be to set aside that animosity for just a moment.
There's more to wrestling than everything you do in wrestling. Everywhere you go, it's the same old crap, the same old gimmick, the same old everything. There's two of you I know. There's two of you. Nothing. You hear me? You understand me, punk? You know who I am?
Oh, that explains it. Caesar Asher is not pleased with the same old that he perceives from Top Gun and Forever Young. And even combined, they're having an issue getting him off those ropes. Kicks. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, at least temporarily. Oh, nice step up in Seguri. Forever Young turns it around and boot to the face. Beautiful rolling forearm. And it appears that Forever Young and Top Gun are giving the Dean of Mean a little more than he bargained for here. And that alliance was temporary. These two know each other very, very well. They have wrestled one another multiple times. It's how you develop an animosity with somebody. The history you have with someone really results in these feud-like issues. And Top Gun and Forever Young have been at each other's throats for quite some time. And really, a display of superiority. And since they know each other so well, it is very hard for one of them to get over on the other. Counter for counter. Oh, wonderful kick. Just swung right off there. Top Gun goes outside. Planted that one right in Forever Young's face.
Gotcha.
Oh, again, caught with that knee. They are evenly matched. They are so well versed in what they do that it's going to be hard to find a weakness in either of them, unless you're Caesar Asher, the man that wasn't supposed to be here, that isn't part of the animosity between Top Gun and Forever Young, who is just out to hurt people and make a name for himself in F5, which he's about to do right now. Wow. And as you can tell, Caesar Asher works on the midsection. He targets the midsection. There's a few reasons for that, too. It inhibits breathing. It doesn't allow someone to get the bearings of his opponents. Find it very hard to go long when they can't breathe. And that really tenderizes the area, getting ready for his finishing maneuver, the spear he calls the Oblivion. So, constant work on the midsection and back. Very smart. Sadistic, yes, but smart. It's got Top Gun posted up. And, again, just working over. Massive shoulders rammed into Top Gun. Trapped in that corner. Whipped out, corner to corner. I'm not sure if Forever Young is doing this on purpose, but spending some time outside the ring recovering as Top Gun gets himself handed to himself is it's probably a pretty good plan. Top Gun did kick out there. Unbelievably, Asher faces Forever Young one more time. Giving the young man a free shot, and he took it. Wow. That was a powerful boot to the face. Stumbled the Dean of Mean. Shot after shot after shot. Good reversal. Look at the strength. Look at the strength of Caesar Asher just catching Forever Young and planting those shoulders in again. His aim is to break people in half. And he starts early in the match. Massive forearm shot. Just brings Forever Young down. Top Gun and Forever Young. In order to survive, they're going to have to try and get on the same page one more time, at least temporarily. It's amazing how animosity can be put aside as someone sticking their boot in your face. namely Caesar Asher. Oh, massive headbutt.
I do this all day. Top Gun, get up.
You can hear Asher saying he can do this all day, and I believe him. I absolutely believe him. He's the type of guy that can beat somebody up all day until he is hit in the face. Top Gun and the fancy footwork that he's known for. Same thing with Forever Young. Forever Young whips him in. Calls for time. There we go. Tripped. Maybe Asher wasn't counting on Forever Young and Top Gun being as cordial as they are right now, working in tandem like they do. Got cannonballs galore. Top Gun and Forever Young. Well, that didn't last long. Samoan drop. Maybe a little premature. Premature for Forever Young to take his only ally in terms of fighting Caesar Asher out, because Asher has an amazing ability to recover. He is up. Top Gun is laid out from that Samoan drop. Quick prey for Caesar Asher as he tosses Forever Young out of the ring.
You got, huh? What you got, punk? You got nothing. You hear me? You're done, you're done.
Asher trying to make a point and eating a thrust kick for his troubles. Gun's got to try and make a cover. Grab the off leg, and only two. Only two. If these two high flyers can't get on the same page, then this could be it, because that just rolled right into Top Gun. Forever Young going for the only a 2 count. Like I was saying, if they can't get on the same page, Asher is not going to go down from a thrust kick. That's not going to take him out. He recovers quickly. He is strong. Another boot. Those great shots that Forever Young is known for. Oh, one more right to the face. Reversal. One more time. Yep. And look at the strength. Amazing. Oop. Right over there. Like a side breaker across the knee. Again, setting Forever Young up for that Oblivion Spear. He's calling for it. 3-point stance. It's probably the best idea for Forever Young not to get up at this point. Oof! Oh, he eats it. He just eats it. But there's enough to share. It is the holiday season. So why just limit your gifts to one person? Oh! Wow, sit out powerbomb. Not enough, though. Not enough. And one more Oblivion. Wow. He folded it in half. And the counts could have been to 300,000. Wow. Caesar Asher is in F5 Wrestling. It is his second win in F5 Wrestling in 2 events. And he just might be bucking for that #1 contender spot once the F5 championship is decided tonight. And whoever wins that, you very well may have the Dean of Mean to contend with. I think the rest of the locker room should hope that Caesar Asher doesn't want to insist he's in their match next. Let's get back here with Don Georgia. Fans, you are about to see the final boss. Cassidy Keith is a big man, and he can move. He is very dangerous. He's
Yeah, clean that. I am a professional. There's glass in the ring. Who's going to that glass? Cassidy Keith is not getting in the ring until there's glass. Here, I have a broom for you. We don't want to see you in the ring.
So Cassidy Keith is not pleased that there's still glass in the ring from that hardcore match, deciding that the fifth contender for our F5 championship match, and he brought out a broom. Well, heard of the cleaner, now we got the sweeper, the final boss. Our next entrant here is Corey Kerr, another massive human being. A member of Haas Fight with Ricky Cartier and Tony Garrix. A group of large men that do large men things to other people. One more entrant in this triple threat match. That's not the hand on the camera. Heralds the arrival TJ. As TJ Meyer enters the ring, you'll see that he's slightly smaller than our other two combatants. And that may be an uphill climb for him or an up mountain climb considering these two, because Corey Kerr and the final boss, Cassidy Keith, are large individuals. And when they meet, tectonic shifts happen. The final boss is still concerned about the glass, and rightfully so. That's our bell.
You all right, good? You all right? There's glass. I'll eat your shit if you roll now.
Corey Kerr, used to the death match fight, probably doesn't mind the glass so much. I'm not so sure of the death match pedigree of TJ Meyer, but it's not something that Cassidy Keith usually engages in.
Yo, what is that? Let's go, TJ. What is that liquid in the ring? Where's TJ? I need more money, bro. I'll solve the problem right here.
There you go. And then we should start. Big build to the chest. TJ Meyer starting fast, getting one of these giant men out of the ring right away. Lays in forearms to Cassidy Keith. Don't seem to have too much of an effect. Yeah, that's physics, son. Physics. Just not gonna happen. Oh. Effortlessly within the corner. And then Cassidy Keith builds up a head of steam. Oh, wow. TJ Meyer's going to have to rely on that speed. Absolutely have to. Laying in those shots, getting away as fast as he can. A minor breather as Corey Kerr turns. More shots. The Haas Fight member. Yeah, the uppercut stuns him a little bit. Gauza. That's a chop. Lots of chest, lots of chop. Oh. Meyer takes off the gloves. And I think we've hit that point. Turn. Corey Kerr.
One more time.
These multiple physics lessons for TJ Meyer here. Very large things require a lot of momentum.
I'm sorry.
So if you can't flip him, kick him. And a knee to the back. Meyer is not a stupid wrestler. And if you're going to focus on one of these two men, pick the, albeit slightly smaller one, Corey Kerr. Oh, Cassidy Keith with the pounce. That's like that. So, a jungle cat will pounce. An entire pride of lions just pounced on TJ Meyer. Here we go. Final boss, Corey Kerr, about ready to shake up the world.
I told myself I'd never do this. I guess I'm getting old.
Old guy spots.
All right, another one of those vintage Roman knuckle locks.
Whoa. This needs to be like a contractually written obligation.
Very interesting to see who has the upper hand here. Both of them are incredibly strong. I would have to give the nod to Cassidy Keith, due mainly to the height advantage, size advantage. Oh, and the massive head advantage in that headbutt.
I've tried that before too, buddy.
Ooh, Kerr didn't move. That's amazing. Amazing. Normal human would just be rocked, and again, fairly even. Both move the clothesline. One more. And it just devolves. Just shot after shot. TJ Meyer picking his spots. And this is the spot he chooses. Okay. All right. There we are. So, if you're slightly effective against one big man, I would just throw myself at both of them. So maybe TJ Meyer has to rethink this battle plan. There we go. Maybe go low. Get Cassidy Keith on one knee and then that rolling forearm to the back. Now there's something to be said for Mr. Meyer. Nicely done. If you're going to try and take out some machines, take out their legs first. Have them blow a tire. Oh, one time too many in the fireman's. Oh, wow. That should do it. And there we are. Nicely done. Corey Kerr is your winner, taking advantage of the mistaken priorities of TJ Meyer. Now, this settles nothing in terms of Cassidy Keith and Corey Kerr's budding feud. Looks like Hospital will take a break wherever they can.
Don't forget to go get your F5 merch right over this table. Everybody wait for that merch table so they know where to buy it. Listen, tell them Don George will just go. You guys ready to keep this train rolling? All right, keep going on as well. Let's get it on.
All right, thank you, Don Georgie. Also note that F5 Wrestling is on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and everywhere else, so that merch you can find there as well. This is interesting. Sure.
Stitches!
I did not believe this could happen today. It's the boss. It is the boss, Stitches McVeigh. He's dressed for fight, dressed for war. I have no idea what he's about to say, but let's get down to that ring.
The show is happening because of Levi, Blue, and Tank. That don't like deathmatch wrestling, huh? And how much I give a fuck? They tried to take us down, tried to kill us, tried to kill me, Levi tried to take company from me. So, Tank's fight, which means stupid fucking PPO is off. You got me, Levi? That means fuck you, come fight me. January. F5 will have a new home. And guess fucking what? I'm back. The kingdom is back. And you're not dealing with some little nerd in fucking basketball shorts sweeping out a fucking ring. I'm back!
Well, you heard it.
Now, let's crown ourselves an F5 champion in this fucking ring tonight. We're gonna have a fucking blast, and then I'm gonna beat the living shit out of Levi Blue. And that's not a fucking warning, it is a promise.
Wow. So I mean, this is news. This is brand new news. Stitches McVeigh.
Everybody enjoy the fucking show.
And Stitches McVeigh is back. The protection order against Levi Blue is over apparently, and there is going to be a war for F5 Wrestling in January. Wow. Wow.
We got a couple big boys. We got another couple big boys. Ready to get after it. I say we start that right now.
Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Don Georgie, for the kickoff one more time.
I'm big, but I ain't that big, you know what I'm saying?
And we're about to find out who this first combatant will be. This is, I mean, I can't believe the news we just heard. The PPO order is over. Levi Blue and Stitches McVeigh are going to hook it up. So that's for January. Levi Blue and Stitches McVeigh. Right now, we have Saturn Price, the master of the mosh pit, I believe he calls himself. And this is going to hit a pretty intense styles clash between this combatant and his opponent that we're going to introduce in just a moment here. The differences will be stunning between the two. Saturn Price is a big guy with a lot of talent. He's ready to go. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Swamp Man. Brutus Atwell, from the swamps of Michigan, in which, contrary to popular belief, there are swamps in Michigan. Our capital of Lansing, Michigan, was built on a swamp, so they exist, and in them exists Brutus Atwell. And as you can see, the difference between these two men is stunning. very stark difference, and we got a hookup. Our mosh pit punk and our swamp creature and a collar elbow.
You got funny looking hair. I'll play nice with you.
I got funny looking hair. You are one funny looking human being. Have you never seen me in your goddamn life?
I'm one funny looking swamp man.
There are no swamps in Michigan.
And the jaw-jacking just continues. Anyone getting into a war of words with Brutus Atwell is probably not in a good headspace. Because Brutus is not in a good headspace at all. You can't live alone for that long with your gators, wrestling monkey gators, and have a nice set of social skills. I can only imagine how Brutus can smell tonight as well. He's been known to use that as part of his multivariate offense in the ring.
Why don't you get this?
All right, Atwell giving a free shot. Oh, and that is the smart way about it, if not the ethical way. A poke to the eyes, even a swamp man's eyes are vulnerable, and we've got choking across the rope. That's a way to take Brutus Atwell down. Followed by a swift kick to the side.
Smile for that camera team. Smile for that camera
And here we go, another choke. Saturn Price clowning for the camera. This is a very dangerous human being in Brutus Atwell, so the more shenanigans that Saturn Price engages in is probably not to his best interest, because that shot across the back, putting Brutus on his knees. Regardless, Brutus Atwell is not someone to be taken very lightly. The same way that Saturn Price shouldn't be taken lightly either, and I don't think Atwell's doing that. In fact, I don't think Atwell has much of a sense of humor in general. Oof. Looks like our cameraman got a little bit worse for wear on that one as well. Oh, just washed that face. Wow. And that's the only face wash that Brutus Atwell's probably seen in months. Got a pin, no cover with the leg, so it's a little lackadaisical cover. Can't expect to defeat Brutus Atwell in that manner.
Do a better job, cameraman. Jesus Christ.
Oh, and a headbutt to one of the hardest heads in professional wrestling through pure genetics. And that is what happens when you don't wear footwear into the ring. Oh, nice step up enziguri. Just a 2 count. Atwell's choice to not wear footwear or shoes of any kind at any time in any place in the world really opens him up to a piece of offense that only barefooted professional wrestlers run into. That quick punch to the top of the feet. Stuns a little bit. Those big shots, those lefty shots, those southpaw hammers. And there we go. Atwell off the ropes into a big clothesline. So Atwell is taking quite a bit of abuse here. Nice senton. Goes for the cover again. Grabs the leg this time. Just 2. Only 2. Only 2. I'm reasonably assured that Atwell can count to 3. So this is a case of just not enough punishment yet. Price backs up. Oh, and he missed the senton there. And that is the opening that Brutus Atwell needs. He doesn't need much, just a sliver to slide in there and go on the attack. Oh, that head again. And the old Swamp Man offense, or offensive Swamp Man, one of the two. Nice side slam. Goes for the cover, grabs both legs. Just a 2 count. Interesting usage of both legs in that cover. That allows Saturn Price to have to rely solely on his upper body to get out of there. He couldn't use that that push from utilizing the legs. Tiring. Oh, we got a pump handle in here. Heads up. Oh, right back down. And well, for the cover, that's going to do it. Oh, it's only 2. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I thought Saturn Price was out. But that's the thing about Brutus Atwell. He's always got something else up his non-sleeves because he doesn't have sleeves. Price is up. Ooh, maybe Pele a little possum there. It's dangerous to play possum around Brutus Atwell, but that's one of his favorite dishes. Couple of quick shots. Bruce in the second rope. Oh, dear God. Oh, I'm gagged. Who knows where that foot's been, aside from Saturn Price's mouth. And into the power slam. It's the cover. It was so disgusting. I can only imagine it was the combination of whatever bacteria is on that foot and that power slam that took Saturn Price out. I feel like getting mouthwash right now. I didn't, like, personally, and I didn't come anywhere near that foot. Oh my God! What did that ring ever do to you, Brutus? Try and rinse it outside. That's a little bit more. You can't do I can only imagine the amount of gingivitis that was just transferred from toe funk to mouth. Devastating finish.
Well, that's been the Cripple Show, but it's main event time because the F5 Championship is about to be on the line in a fatal 5-way. So I say, let's get after it.
Here we are. This is what we've been awaiting here. This is the F5 Championship match for the inaugural F5 Championship. This is going to decide the first man to hold the belt in F5 wrestling. Wow, what a night we've already seen. What a night. We have confirmation of Stitches and Levi Blue hooking it up. Our first entrant in this elimination match. This is an elimination match, meaning that as someone is pinned or submits or is disqualified, they will leave the match and not vie for this championship. As combatants are eliminated, they're moved away. We just saw MM3, Malcolm Monroe III, the first entrant, a third-generation star. Followed by everybody's crazy uncle, the Chase. Don't let the old man socks and the cane fool you. Uncle Chase can go. The first two entrants looking at that championship belt. It is gorgeous, by the way. It's the first time we've got a chance to see it. Who is next?
It's invisible.
Chase, how do I get to see you again?
I can't see anything about it.
music, meaning only one thing. Old school. Rick Cartier, the plus-sized Terminator, another member of Haas Fight with Corey Kerr, and the fifth entrant, Tony Garrix. It's going to be interesting when we have tag team partners, long-standing tag team partners, involved in the same match. Maybe an advantage that other people don't have, the other combatants here. Chase with that approved cane for his accommodations.
3 guys is enough. That's okay. Let's wrestle.
Congratulations, you know Eddie Kingston is.
Rick Cartier, easily the largest man in the match. Another distinct advantage.
Why is it coming out this music? Gotta have respect.
The last of our fresh competitors, meaning people that haven't had a match yet tonight. This is Jack Price, a consummate professional, a member of DTA, the Death Threat Army, and Jack Price is one of the best in the business right now. Unheralded for the most part. So there's quite a few talents in this ring. And I've said before in media leading up to this match, every one of these entrants, and whether it was going to be BB Cross or Tony Garrix, any one of these is, you can see, is a viable F5 wrestling champion.
It's Finley.
We know who that final combatant is. It's going to be the captain, Tony Garrix, who won that opening contest, that opening hardcore match with BB Cross, putting him in this match here. Again, maybe at a distinct disadvantage because he's already had one hard-fought match tonight. But he is also tag team partners with Rick Cartier in Haas Fight. So if they decide to work together, it could be curtains for the rest of the field.
Hey guys, watch my new belt.
That's absolutely right. That is a gorgeous championship belt. Oh. Rick's got the mic.
Who knew we had a promo guy?
F5 match makers. And you win. Because you're royally fucked. Because now, in this match, there's not just one, but 2 members of Haas Fight. The greatest match of big men in pro wrestling today. And we got Big A over here too. Yeah! Some fucking swallows. This is about guaranteed Haas Fight walks away championship.
Rick Cartier made it official. Haas Fight is going to work together. Now, it's going to be interesting if we get down to these 2 members of Haas Fight at the end, and they're going to square up one-on-one. That's a very interesting premise. I would love to see that. But as it stands, we have 5 men all vying in this elimination match. Oop. Uncle Chase is trying for the cane. That's what happens when we have shenanigans. Rick Cartier takes advantage in a double clothesline. Tony Garrix handling Jack Price in the corner. Cartier, Tony Garrix switch off. Classic tag team maneuvers here. And, you know, this is something. Ooh, wow. Jack Price, Uncle Chase. Pillar to pillar. Got M3 in the corner with the chop. Jack Price in the corner. Stands to reason that Uncle Chase whipped into the corner. Time for some house fight. Big splash. And one more. Wow, that's a lot of meat. The plus-size Terminator cannot be stopped.
Boss fight, you dumb motherfucker. Boss fight. Sportsmanship.
Cartier with MM3 in the corner. MM3, a talent. His father and grandfather, both Michigan wrestling legends. Just gets brought out of the corner the hard way. Cartier going after Uncle Chase quickly. Tony Garrick's taking care of Jack Price on the outside. This is a really good plan for house fight. Isolate individuals, double team them, try and take them out. Oh, MM3 gets away. Double thrust kick. Looks like MM3 and Jack Price are working together as well. Kane shot. Close combination Kane. And there. Two. All right. Well, apparently, house fight have eliminated themselves. Wow. Did not see that one coming, but it goes to show, you work together, you die together. You're eliminated together. A couple of thrust kicks from MM3 and Jack Price, and a cane shot. And Rick Cartier pins Tony Garrick, who pins Rick Cartier. We're down to 3. MM3, Jack Price, and Uncle Chase. More of a classic triple threat. Oh, wow. Big shot of Jack Price. Uncle Chase trips into MM3, works together, did that nice stepping enziguri right over Jack Price. Got him into the ropes. Oh, beautiful seated back fist to take out Uncle Chase. Again, rolled him back, gets him back up. Another trip. Grapevine those legs, and we're spinning. The amount of different pinning combinations. MM3 breaks that one up. The amount of different pinning combinations that Uncle Chase comes up with. He's a finisher. And coffee is for closers. He'll get all the coffee. If he can sing one of those unique, massive lariat right off the ropes. Blocks that, kicks into Jack Price. MM3 shoots and leg lariat. Beautiful sit out. Let's go for the pin. Just 2. Only two. That was close. That was close. Jack Price was almost eliminated. With Haas fight out, I'm not quite sure where I would pin my championship pick on. Oh, wow. Right to the face. Shoulders. Oh, lung buster. Jack Price doesn't have enough time to go for a cover on MM3 to take care of the Uncle Chase issue before he becomes a problem. Oh, wow. Good scouting report on Uncle Chase's part there. Knows that Jack Price goes for that springboard. And another good scouting report done by Jack Price on Uncle Chase. Counter for counter. Trading those drop kicks in the middle of moves. That's just devastating. We got it covered. Only 2 counts. 1.5, quite possibly. We're into the fireman's. Oh, MM3 back up. Boot to the face. Here we are. Oh, wow. Beautiful shoulder breaker right across the knee. Don't forget about Uncle Chase. Another roll up. Only gets the 2. Fireman's carry. MM3 is deadly with those kicks, especially that spinning roundhouse. Wow. Double underhooks. Sit out. Go for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, only 2. Only 2. That again was incredibly close. My gosh. These three men absolutely want to be the first F5 wrestling champion, and who wouldn't really? The belt is gorgeous. It's an up-and-coming promotion. You got the voice right here, the wordsmith of war, helping things out. Oh, who wouldn't want to be here? Oop, rolled into. Looks like Uncle Chase caught that into a backslide. Nice. He's up. Code Red. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And that's it. That's a wow. That Code Red caught MM3. He is eliminated. We are down to 2. We are down to 2. The F5 champion is either going to be Jack Price or Uncle Chase, with whomever winning as a line of contenders waiting for them. Trading these shots. Big uppercuts. Look at Jack Price just teeing off on Uncle Chase. Uncle Chase has a knee issue. Nope. A little bit of possum. Never hurt anyone. There we go. Uncle Chase Grape finds those again. Pulls up. Oh! Right into that stomp. Oh my gosh. That is a concussion maker. Shoots the half. Only a 2 count. Uncle Chase went for the leg. He decided against it for some reason, but that may have sealed the deal. We could have had an Uncle Chase F5 champion right there.
We want chairs! I'm right here.
Chase back up.
Here's that title.
These two are exhausted at this point. Oh, breaks through. Another unique roll-up. Price kicks out. And, oh, wow. Right in the Bojangles. And there we are. DDT in 2. And that's it. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the new F5 Wrestling Champion, Jack Price. Holy mackerel. He caught Uncle Chase with a DDT, flattened him in this 5-way elimination match. Wow. Celebrate now, young man. There's a list of
First
people.
time ever. And it ain't going nowhere.
A list of people waiting and gunning for you right now. This is an absolutely amazing moment. Don't count out the list of contenders. Caesar Asher in a dominating performance. Corey Kerr won his match, but Cassidy Keith, the final boss, is right there. We heard that Stitches McVeigh is back from his own mouth. So, is he back for a title? We don't know. F5 Wrestling has crowned their very first champion. It is Jack Price in an amazing 5-way match. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful evening. I can't be happier about how this turned out. This is a great, great moment for independent wrestling. And F5.
Time, champion Jack Price. Yeah! That concludes our show. Thank you so much for being with us. And hey, we're F5 Wrestling. If you don't like us,
For Don Georgie, I'm Joe Brony, the wordsmith of war. Thank you. Good night.